of perfection. Michelle is not a bad mom. She is a loving mom who is having a hard time. When we have difficult and challenging experiences, we want to place blame on someone or something else. This is particularly true if we grew up with parents who struggled with accountability and made their problems our problems. Michelle must learn that her children's job isn't to stop triggering her. It's her job to recognize that she's triggered and not make those triggers her children's problems. Michelle loves her kids, but she's terrified she's going to give them a traumatic childhood just like hers. She, like many of my clients, believes she is an utter failure. Michelle's story is very common in my practice. She didn't have parents who were present or attuned to her when she was growing up, so she doesn't innately possess these skills. Fortunately, for her and everyone who resonates with her story, those skills can be learned. No matter where you are on your parenting journey, from toddlers to teens, you can make changes that will help you become the parent you always needed for yourself, while also becoming the parent your kids need you to be for them. Perhaps you're parenting from a place of fear. What if I screw them up? What if I'm just like my parents? What if my kids end up resenting me? What if they end up leaving me like everyone else does? What if they don't like me? The trick to getting to this place of fear-free parenting is to start with yourself first. That's right. Parenting your kids starts with you, not with them. Most parenting books will convince you that something is wrong with your child's behavior and give you guidelines on how to deal with tantrums, backtalk, defiance, aggression, and other common issues. A lot of those books put the parent in the position of fixing the child, falsely promising lasting change to their behaviors. In real life, these approaches teach parents how to exert control over their children in their formative years. And then, parents act surprised when teenagers rebel and try to take back control. Parents then often respond by becoming stricter and punishing the behavior. It's a vicious cycle and one that perpetuates the dysfunction to a new generation. You have the power to stop that cycle. When you focus your efforts on supporting the child-parent relationship, not only will you see behavioral changes, but more important, you'll see more trust, emotional safety, connection, and joy shared between you and your child. This translates to more cooperation and more collaboration, two essential factors for running a relatively peaceful home. To get inside your child's mind and understand them better, you need to do a deep dive into your own life story and discover why you act the way you do and how you came to be. In this book, you will examine your core life narrative. What happened to you in your childhood that remains unresolved today? You'll understand what patterns have emerged from your upbringing that continue to impact you in the present moment with your children. You'll discover the social and cultural influences that imprison your psyche, dictating how you should think, feel, and act based on factors that are largely outside your control. Ultimately, you will learn to liberate yourself from the beliefs and behavior patterns that no longer serve you. You will learn to step confidently into the unknown and overcome past influences that wreak havoc on your day-to-day life of raising your children. Through this experience, you will become the parent you were always meant to be: grounded, present, intentional, and confident. What's more, you will become the parent you never had and give your children the opportunity of being raised without having to carry your baggage for you. I've been